Alright, so back to this, carrying on with the game. First things first, I seemingly, and I say seemingly because I don't want to test it out just yet, because in case, the different versions of the game somehow interact or communicate with each other, right? If it's uses local files and whatnot. But seemingly managed to get a hold of version 1 as well as version 7 of the game. And I'm just, again, floating the idea. Because more than any other fan game, right? Reborn, I'm never playing through Reborn again. Or nor do I think it's worth playing through earlier versions. But I think given how Rejuvenation has evolved, right, and changed over the course of its lifespan, right? I mean, it's been at least a decade plus, since version 1 came out. Again, given how much it's changed, right, I will float the idea of playing, when I'm done with version 14, playing through some of the earlier versions, just because, what does version 1 of Rejuvenation look like? I have no idea, but I'm curious as to what it would potentially entail. You know what? I'm not even going to bother, because my worry is that it uses, local data, so if I, boot up those versions of the games, it'll, supersede what I have going on. But who knows, right? But anyway, so just wanted to get that out of the way, right? And then, as for this game, we made it back to the present. We have completed our past venture. Oh yeah, there's a heal in here, right? Thank God. I was gonna say, we have completed the past, right? And we have abandoned our friends, blew up the past world, or not past, the alt world. Which, to be fair, I made that decision anyway, and then backtracked during the Paragon route. But, oh yeah, I was gonna say, goddamn, Yeah, I was gonna say they have a fond, I was gonna say, no, that's actually real. Talia, well, not your mother. I was gonna say, she's not necessarily your mother. However, the closest thing you can, Sella. It's the eldest is it has been so long since I've gone by that name. He's it's been many years since I've heard that name. So, yeah, she was you all look familiar. Didn't I meet you in the past at some point? So that is a pretty interesting. So Sella, right, the eldest, and I guess I didn't pay enough attention during my original playthrough. She, in the past, right, had interacted with the present version of ourselves. That's a pretty interesting sort of conundrum. That's classic time paradox right there. Well, and again, Sella knows something, right? I was gonna say, Alita, not necessarily completely on the mark. Oh, are we about to fight? Is that what this is? Damn, Aaron's yeah, I'm not. I already know I'm not doing that. Yeah, nice, especially with everything we've been through, right? Because it is funny to think about that. So you have Aaron and Alita who experienced the past, and then us and Malia and Madam X went on this whole side quest in the alternate version of reality where we prevent Vivian from sacrificing herself. That is something that is funny to think about. Oh, I'm supposed to go out the back. Alright, well, I'm pretty sure it's because, like, he's a gym lead. This is, like, our last fight before he, like... This is, like, Professor Uguay. Yeah, and we just teleport up. Yeah, again, us, we as the interceptor. Is this man's final abysmal start? Oh my god. Oh my god. You gotta be kidding me. Swanna. We don't really have anything that's super good against that. Maybe Altaria. Unless it has an ice type move, which honestly it probably does. I might as well keep Altaria in the reason being... So, Ghost flying. Oh my god. Well. God damn, what typing is that? How is that dealing so much damage? God damn it, and of course, Graveler would have been extremely good against Volcarona. Alright, I was gonna say maybe not, because this is a very ethereal Tempest. So, Mono Flying. Oh my god, are we serious? Oh my god, this thing's bulky as hell. It carries Psychic. We might legit... I think we're going to lose this. Yeah, we're going to lose this fight. Yeah, I was going to say, the Skarmory getting the rocks up, that was pretty, like... I'm like, between the tail and the rocks, it's like, okay. Like, we're kind of fucked there. So, yeah, let's redo this fight. I'll just put... Let's just move Delphox to the front. Oh yeah, and this is where we end up purging Alita's. I also do not remember when we actually revive Venom. The burn? That's nice. Oricorco. So that's Ghost, Flying. So Mawile, I think, is the best bet for that one. Swanna. Honestly, might as well just stay, and I feel like we don't really have anything that's super good against, Does it carry an ice type? Altaria. Well, shit, might as well. I was gonna say, it will outspeed us, though, I do think. Yeah. So, Dragon Flying. Probably just Graveler, I feel like. Kidding me, come on, man. This thing still probably, I was going to say, I still think this thing outspeeds us. So mono flying. Nice. Nice. Hello? Oh, nice. We can fly now. That's actually, that's so clutch. Yeah, I was going to say those two. Dude, the friggin', we better, like, get rid of those two in version 14. Yeah, you know, he's like, yeah, you think I didn't know I'm old enough, He's like, there's no way. I will say I'm glad that, because, like, I think when it comes to, there's a lot of antagonists in this game. A lot of people that we fight as the player, right? So obviously Team Zen is the main one, right? But then you have, like, going through order, Angie. You have Blade Star, right? Which is going to make a comeback, as we know, when Flora blows up the courtroom. And then, what's it called? There's at least one more. I don't even know. But they could have done a generic route where, like, oh yeah, Spacey and Tiempa, the Storm Chasers, are actually good, whatever. But I'm glad that, like, you know, for as much as it's like, okay, we have, like, 0 allies, right, besides our friends, right? I think, you know, it makes it dynamic that you have all these groups that, like, interact and, like, oppose each other in different and or various ways. So, like, I mean, we temporarily ally with Team Zen multiple times. But again, you know, same thing inverse, right? So, what the fuck? I was gonna say, what the fuck? He's just like, my time has come. Just disappears. Damn, what the hell? That's crazy. I don't know why we get... I was gonna say, why does the game even get... No one in their right mind would say that. No one in their right mind in that situation would say that. Like... Damn, hey, let's take a staff. We're gonna steal that shit. That's crazy. Why are we holding on to that? Urgent. Is this about, are we finally gonna cure Alita? I was gonna say, which room is hers? It's the far one, right? Let's see. Oh, yeah, no, it's not. I'm just wrong. Yeah, the truth is that, you know, but not that Talia is her mother, right? But that she happens to be another reincarnation of... Yeah, she's not. Keta's wife was Talia, you know. Yeah. Again, and this is, because this is the one that I speculate, because we don't actually know who this child is. Like, the child of Talia and Kenneth, we do not know who that is. Like, that is still something that is like not super, at least to my knowledge, in the game, right? I don't think that child has been, like, identified. We just know that there is a child between Talia and Kenneth that exists out there somewhere. Funny enough, that was one of my theories as to who Madam X could be. I was like, I think it would make sense in inexplicably tie her to our group. And then it would make sense why Madam X was you know, her mother being Talia, right, sacrificing herself for some cause that, what's it called, you know, that Madam X, like in our brief conversation with her. So, again, this child, completely unknown, unidentified who this is. But that was just one of my working theories, you know. Supposedly killed, right? Yeah, perpetual reincarnation. Yeah, it's like, you are. Yeah, you are. Yeah, and then, but I was going to say, you know, do we even know? They don't, this masked figure is also completely unidentified. Yeah, it's like, yeah, and then we go in and destroy that curse. Actually, let me heal before anything crazy happens. But yeah, I do, because that was one of my theories, is that that unidentified child could, I mean, granted, the story would need to work, this story would need to work it into, like, okay, how did that play about, right? How did Madam X at that point survive? You know, I think it's, you know, and you know, it'd be hilarious if version 14 already confirmed who Madam X is, and I'm just like yapping about all this with the truth. Yo, Robo-Manda, what's up? You're just chilling here in the temple, you know. Literally every time, you know. Hey, you know, hey, you gotta respect it. But I was gonna say, dude, that would genuinely be hilarious if, like, version 14 already confirmed who Madam X is, and then it's like, oh, you know, not anything I'm yapping about is just not relevant. Just scrape my mic, that's my bad. But again, what I'm saying is that, you know, because this was like my original theory on who Madam X is. Was this unknown child from Talia and Kenneth who, again, supposedly died, but, you know, would actually be her, right? Before we got to learn more about ancient Garufa, and then, like, okay, yeah, because she has the time diamond, she can come. I still think she has to be an ancient Garufan. I feel like it's the only thing that makes sense. Like, she needs to be from ancient Garufa in some form or capacity. Again, it's funny if I'm saying all this and version 14 already confirmed it. Please don't spoil it if it did. But, you know, who knows, right? But oh yeah, and they combine into one. Oh yeah, and then what is it? Because technically when we break the curse, like, it's the curse of reincarnation, or is this just solely the curse she gained via that ancient Garufan magic? Now we have to go in and destroy it. A dimensional rift. Oh yeah, Malia's power. Yeah, it's like Sid the Eldest knows all. Why? Why? I swear to God, dude, we're trolling. Why do we get these dialogue options? Why? We're trolling. We're trolling. We get some, like, nah, our character, like, does not care in the slightest. Yeah. Oh, shit. I still don't think, if I'm being real, I don't think anything will beat where, like, we just started walking away and then they called us out on it. That I think is the funniest one. Where we just started walking away. We're like, yep, not dealing with this. Oh, shit. You know, we deserve that. We deserve that. We deserve you telling us that. I need to get back on the Paragon route. I can't be mean to these characters like this, dude. Like, I can't be mean to these characters. I need to get back on the Paragon route. Like, I need to get back on the Paragon route. Damn, we in some bullshit. This is what I imagine version 1 of fucking Rejuvenation was like. Yeah, Sheridan. Oh, there's Vivian. Yeah, and Talia's here. I was gonna say, we haven't, I don't think we've seen, because Talia is probably the one we know the least about. I don't think we've seen grown-up Talia. And there's all, yeah, Talia and Kenneth. Oh yeah, and there's Alita! Damn, what the fuck? What they, and again, so, but this child that they're referring to, is well, I don't think it's Alita, because Alita is just the reincarnation of Talia and Kenneth. Maybe, you know, it's her, like, making this up because she thinks she'll never be as good as her predecessors. You know, but is this referring to, the child, the unidentified child, right? That supposedly died. You know, I think I'm reviving my prediction of this child being Madame X. But again, like, unless I'm wrong, please tell me if I'm wrong. This isn't... Because when I first played through, I definitely thought this was referring to Alita. But now that we do know the... what's it called? Now that we do know and have clarification on Alita's condition, right? This isn't referring to her. This is referring to that unknown child or unidentified child, right? I feel like, you know... I'm reviving the theory of this kid being Madame X. Like, I'm reviving that is my primary go-to of who Madame X could be. I think there's a good probability. And again, it'd be hilarious if all of this was like completely debunked in version 14. Yeah, you know. But again, that's the thing. Logically, that child cannot be Alita. Logically, it cannot be Alita. So, I mean, I don't know. Hello? Oh, we're supposed to go in here. Yo, Alita! And again, Lita, also, I will be back. All right. Do I have the sound on? Hold on. All right, there we go. You know, and again, it's like, because none of this is real, right? Obviously. But, you know, maybe this is Alita's deepest desires, you know, having a stable, seemingly, family relationship with her mother and her dad, right? Which were Again, we know given she's the yeah, that's literally not possible. Her mom and dad were dead. You know, or I guess her mom at least, right? Kenneth was still around. But Talia passed, and that's what caused her to reincarnate. I still, honestly, I think I'm going back to the theory of that unidentified kid. Because it's very interesting that they, and again, it's hilarious because this could all be wrong or disproven in version 14. But the fact that they, like, identified, okay, they had a kid that seemingly died, but we have no other information on. I feel like it is definitely like, okay, there's something up with that, right? You know, damn, Alita, she got that Lin strength. Alita just beat the fuck out of Aaron. It's like, you need to wake up. Oh yeah, and there's old Talia and Kenneth. Hey, you good job, Aaron. I was gonna say, good job, Aaron. Oh, we're about to fight a rift being. So that is, I will say, that is, all right, I'm still kind of salty that in our Paragon save, we never got the ability to say, like, that is something that, like, because if they had just given a prompt, if Eric had just given a prompt of like, okay, I'm wrapping up for the day. Are you complete on everything? Yes, no. Like, if they had just given a prompt, I would have gone to that place in the past before the turn of the day and not after. And then that would have made... I'm still... All right, I'm kind of salty about that. I'm not salty about exposing Floor. That I would have done anyway. But I am salty about not being able to, in our Paragon route, save the Rift. Also, I should probably lead off with Wheezing so I can poison it. I'm forever going to be salty about that. Because, like, just a simple prompt would have let me know that I needed to take care of it before the turn of the day. Yeah, you know, Garufin magic. You're gonna find evil Alita. Yeah, it's like, man, fuck you, Alita. Oh yeah, and I think it's funny that, because this is literally Lin's theme, right? I'm pretty sure this is Lin's theme. Hold on, what type is it before I do rock fighting? So yeah, rock fighting. God damn, she has all the seed like moves, or like all the... What the fuck? I was gonna say, she's just shooting us now? Oh my god. Oh my god, recovered from its status. Can we get the toxic off? Oh, rip. Rock fighting, I don't think it matters what we switch in at this point. I guess switching Maw. Damn, nice. Oh well, it died anyway. I am salty that we never got that ability in our Paragon playthrough. The ability to pure, like, that kind of pisses me off. I'm gonna be, the more I play through the game, the more I'm gonna be salty about that. Obviously this is our Renegade route, so it doesn't matter. What the fuck is going on right now? There's Keta. Nora. Oh, I'm a fucking idiot. Yeah, so, you know, we actually do know who this person... I genuinely don't remember Nora, I'm gonna be honest. But I imagine there's someone else already identified in the story. So that, alright, so, you know... Oh, damn, and do we even... Am I stupid? Do we know a Nora in the game? Hey! Look who it is. Got the whole gang here. So it does seem like... So I was gonna say, you know, what's it called? So seemingly the reincarnation curse is broken. Right? Oh yeah, and then Malia's powers come in clutch here. Yeah, what about Alita? Yeah, I was gonna say, like, yo, what the fuck were you doing? Why? I was gonna say, like, yeah, why are you just... Lavender? Oh, is this about Venom? Where's his room? Is it right here? Damn. Oh yeah, and isn't this where Lavender teams up with Giratina to break out of Oh yeah, we know it's Lorna. Yeah, we get the but then it's also interesting because then how is Clear involved in it, right? You know, was Clear teaming up with Lorna, Clear having the ability to goddamn ugly ass. Yeah, but also one we're familiar with. Yeah, I was gonna say, she's like, I'm pretty sure you had purple hair. Yeah, it's like, how are you alive? Oh yeah, and then that's how Venom got turned to stone. Venom's last words. Yeah, and hey, we're the goat. We're the goat who, you know, it's like, hey, hey, Lorna, no beef with us. And again, it's Clear who showed them this facade. Yeah, all Clear. I don't know why we didn't just kill Clear and then Yeah, give Malia a message. Yeah, Clear and Kieran. I don't know why we didn't just kill them when we had the chance. Yeah, Malia's faking it. I was going to say, we already know she's faking it. Yeah, nope. You're going to have to escape with Garatina. Damn, we're not even saying... Damn, why? We just don't add anything to this conversation. Who the fuck is speaking right now? Oh, these... Hey, Alita! Yeah, normal Alita, right? Dude, why do we even talk? Why do we even, like... Man, we just, our character, like, we just be saying shit on the Renegade route. Like, we just be, what is it? Who was the one who said Saki, who told Saki, like, yeah, you say words sometimes. Like, that's how I feel about our character on the Renegade route. We just be saying words sometimes. Like, yeah, just bailing. Yeah, now Alita needs to find her own path. Damn, she tried. I was gonna say, Alita tried the Irish goodbye. You know, why? All right, come on. I was gonna say, man, Alita tried the Irish goodbye. Oh shit. Damn, we didn't even say shit. We're just like, nah, we're just chapter 13, conflicting Ren Union. I don't know what they did with Ren's character in this game. I still don't like. I mean, I guess technically he. Oh, let's get the Zen. Damn, I was gonna say, no one fucking, this lounge is like, nah, dude, please don't spoil it, right? But please tell me Neved does something in version 14, because this man, like, has not done shit for the second half of this game. More egregious than, like, any other character. Like, I know for a fact we get Nastasia stuff in version 14, right? That's been confirmed. Please tell me Neved gets something. Because this man, like, I don't know what his purpose in the story is at this point. He's just like, he fall off of the millennia. Like, yeah, Ren's, you know, off. Doesn't he end up going to a past? When do we do that segment where Ren goes to the past and talks through time with Nastasia? Like, in her past self. Also, they changed, or they slowed it down, you know. Yeah, personal project to restore Gira, to the goat to his glory, you know. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm going to say. Yeah, it's like, come on, man. Yeah, we know that kid, like, is doing his own thing. Yeah, I was going to say, and to be fair, it's ironic because we have no idea what Nastasia is. Even at the end of, like, we don't know. Maybe it's, like, in version 14, right? But at least as of version 13, we have no idea what Nastasia's motives are. So it's ironic that she's the one bringing this up, right? That there's something she has to gain out of, right? Yeah, it's like, man, you could just tell Madam X right now. Madam X just got back from her side quest in the past, right? You know, but yeah, this is, funny enough, this is what causes Ren to not completely want to, like, abandon his ties with Team Zen is, he doesn't even, funny enough, he doesn't even talk about Neved. He talks about Nastasia, right? Yeah, it's like you got a soft spot for him too. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, let's be real. These two, like, the more mature members of Team Zen, right? And we know why Nivette, for as stupid of a reason as it is, we know why Nivette's in Team Zen. But we don't know why Anastasia is. But, you know, they are the two more, like, mature. And I should say the two remaining. Because, like, Gira, he's been gone and gets revived and then just goes off on his own. Nautilus is gone. Zeta's gone, right? Right, Nivette, your daughter is gonna get slimed. Your daughter's not surviving. Like, she's just, like, Nivette, your daughter's gonna die. There's no way your daughter makes it out. Because either you stick with Team Zen and she's in a perpetual state of, you know, not actually being healed. Because then all of a sudden Team Zen loses its leverage. So, perpetual state of not being healed, or the moment you leave Team Zen, she gets killed, right? But you might as well just cross that line on your own terms. Your daughter's dead anyway. Like, Nivette's daughter is kicking the bucket. Like, there's no saving his daughter. But it's up to him whether that's on his terms. What I want? She's like, shit, I haven't even thought about it, you know. Yeah, and she's like, man, don't ask me about no bullshit, like... Yeah, it's like literally nobody else is here. Damn, flirting in the workplace. Hey, you know, with Nautilus gone, someone needs to take up the, you know. Yeah, he's like, man, your wife, like, he's like, your wife know you're part of Team Zen? You know. Saving the game? Why the... Come on, man. I was going to say, can't we just, like, sleep in peace? The hell was that? All right. Oh, the Puppet Master. Fraud Master. Damn, it's like, hey, I forgot. I can't be me. I forgot how to open things. Books! Man, I ain't reading that shit. I was gonna say, books! Reading? What the hell? Blakery. Rune. Strange but not. How to what? Rune, what are you reading? Rune. Miera region. Well, what's funny is Rune is literally the Puppet Master, so she's just sending us her own books as well as some suspect titles. So thanks for the donation, Rune, but I'm gonna end it here. We've reached a good stopping point. So with that, don't really much else to say. So yep, that's it for this one. See you in the next one.